What's up, motherfoxers? Welcome back to the horror channel. As I told you about the ACT in the last video, we gotta drill a hole. Let's take a look. All right, so we gotta drill the thing for the ACT. So I gotta take this off. He's trying to talk me into leaving the lower intake on to drill it out, and I'm not too keen about it.
I mean, if you have to go redneck sometimes, like close the valves, get a shot back going, stuff a rag in it.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen, but
I can't talk him into it.
yeah, I'm weary about it.
I mean,
everything's sealed up. I mean, like I said, I got I would just totally tuss in those gaskets. I'd use them again, but
I mean, I am the one that put an oil pump in a car with the engine in.
Yeah.
Never
never clearanced your 347.
I did that on a Ranger.
Yeah.
Never took the motor out.
I know, by the way.
I was doing it all by feel.
How long ago did you blow that up?
I had it. That show was July, or was it August 3rd?
Yeah, it was like a month ago. So a month later, the new 347 is in it. And there it is. Except
Sean's old horror block.
Yeah.
When I had the near miss last year, I quick threw one together.
there you go. You see the horror paint? That came from this car when I bought it. But things change. Now I got a freaking non-roller in there, but yeah, it's running. You're just trying to get some timing done on it.
I gotta let it cool down. I did the second braking cycle. Then with the backup engine being said, Sean's a bad influence. He gets me to buy a lot of shit I shouldn't buy. It's gonna have a 427 in it. I almost pulled this engine and just said fuck it and went with it, but I'll wait and do it over the winter.
Yeah. At 427 because everybody's got a 308.
408.
Well, 408.
427 just sounds.
I'm thinking 308 because that's what's in this thing. But all right, well, at least I got to take the upper intake off first, so we'll go do that. And then Mr. Justin said, yeah, when I took the upper intake off, he's like, yeah, take it off.
Yeah, there's not enough room to. There's that angle with the GT40.
Because this thing is.
I'm used to seeing.
It's right here. We're trying to catch this stuff.
Trick flow intakes, Edelbrock intakes are a lot different.
But we punched it out. Now I got a driller. And this is a 3/8 pipe tap that we'll put in there. And I gotta go get the drill bit for it because I don't have it. It's a 19/32. So we'll just put a pilot hole in there for now.
Damn. Holy shit. There we go.
All right. Is that right?
Yeah. Right.
Uh-oh.
Pushing.
All the way through.
Just about.
Now oval it out. You got your calipers?
How about a vacuum first?
Just about 560. It's close. A little weevil out.
Oh shit, there we go.
Maybe it's a little bit more. The hole will be a little taper. The fuck? All right. Got some grease and some chips on it.
Yeah, I doubt our regular taps would work on that. Our little thing.
All that, yeah.
I don't know, you bought that big one.
Well, they got a big one.
That
Yeah,
might,
there's that one.
yeah, that might have worked.
That's not for that one, though.
All right, we should clean that out.
Not cheap.
All right, man. Well, check that out.
Let's
There's
see,
there's a hole in the thread where there was no hole in the thread before.
Let's check this sensor, make sure crap
Well, that's
hanging
what that
up in
paint
it.
job now.
I
Yeah, we don't want to wreck the whore red.
Yeah, I don't got any more whore red.
The whore definitely gets around. Bumblebee's part whore now. This car is really whore. Have to go a little bit more with that tab. We had a little step on the bottom where that hole's not as wobbled out. I'm going to knock that out with the drill. Then we'll go deeper with the tab. Yeah, go a little bit more.
Famous last words.
No, that was, hey Sean, you want to go get a burnout video?
Yeah, no shit.
We didn't even make it for the real burnout video. That was just like the first test pass.
That was the
That was like the rip, just
the pop. When I heard the pop, I'm like, I wasn't surprised, but I'm like, I kind of thought in my head, I'm like,
Here, good to go.
look at that. That's how you do it.
5-minute garage fix.
You got a Explorer GT40 intake.
Boring.
But yeah, we didn't use. You're supposed to use a 930 or 1932nd drill bit. We used a 1/2 inch and then hollowed it out.
1730 seconds.
Oh, we had a
So
1732nd.
we were at
Okay.
530 thousandths, needed to go to 590. We just did the whole razzle dazzle.
Wobble it. And now I still got to get the temperature gauge or the
Damn it,
unit for
Sean.
this. Yeah, I know. I forgot about it. I got all the other stuff. I got the alternator plug that I got to solder up and everything for this thing.
The pulley.
Yeah. Oh, well, I haven't said anything about that yet.
My bad.
And this thing here, I decided not to use it. So, and you see where these plugs are I was talking about? I didn't like where they were at. So, I got this. Because I thought about it and said I probably should get something potted. You know, something that's waterproof. Well, I mean, this says it's waterproof. I guess you could put anything on anything and say, you know, it is. But what I like about it is it's got these like that, so I can put a hoop on it instead of that. Like it's kind of like it's almost like an amp for or a power source for your stereo system, and I didn't want to deal with that. And I got the mounters
Yeah, razor blade.
from end to end here to put that right there, so that's cool. Okay, Bucks. It's a little while later after Justin and I, he got me all befuddled. I should have looked at my phone before we left, but we went to all three, you know, Napa, AutoZone, O'Reilly's, up on the road here, and none of them had the intake gaskets. So I had to roll out by him over there. Vance had them, and he showed me something to get. I got the good ones right here. These are the 1262. He said these ones are way better than the other ones I had. Because the other ones I had, man, I tell you what, I don't know what's going on with Felpro, but the other ones, they're flaking right out of the package. So I got these. He said get the 1262. Funny thing, if you look right here, if you can see that, it says small block 62 to 89. So the guy brought it out. I said, you know, it's a 98 Explorer because you need those intake gaskets for, you know, Explorer intake here. And if I got to get a plenum, I'm gonna get this plenum and not like a stock Fox, because I'm never gonna use it. Even though we got right here, back here, there's like 5 other gaskets, the plenum gaskets right there. But yeah, the guy comes out and says, after I said 98 Explorer, and then I told him the number. He goes, one thing, it's 62 to 89. I said, well, then it's a good thing that's a 1980 block with GT40 upper and lower intake on it from an Explorer, and GT40 heads from an Explorer. So And he goes, well, it's the thickness I'm worried about, but I'm not worried about that, guys. The 302s were basically the same from 62 all the way to frickin' 95, was it? And then beyond that, I think for Explorers and whatnot, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I doubt it. But I think we'll be just fine. Just fine. And yeah, he was here. He left, obviously. He changed his plugs out. The car's running not the greatest, but even though it does have a tune on it from the old 347, now it's got the new one in it. He needs a little adjustment on his tune. So, but yeah, we'll go ahead. I'm gonna kind of. It's Friday night. It's about almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna end it here. Well, I'm gonna end here. We'll get back to this tomorrow and get this intake put back on here. We'll make sure it's cleaned out from any of the. Did you guys see all that aluminum that was sitting here? And he was telling me to do this on the car. He's nuts. And it was funny when I took this off and he looked at it. He goes, "You know what? You better take that off there." So, but anywho, we'll see you tomorrow. Car's up on freaking wheel chocks. Am I on?
You're good. You're straight now. Hopefully the line, yeah, it looks like the hole's lined up here.
Alright guys, here we are. You seen a little time lapse of there, me just getting the screws in. Before that you seen us putting this on, but I only tightened this to 70 inch-pounds, which is about 5 foot-pounds. Well no, 5 foot-pounds is 60, so it's just over 5 foot-pounds. I think this only goes like 15, so I'm just gradually working my way up there. It's aluminum. This shit makes me a little nervous. This one right here has got me nervous, guys. Remember, this is the Healy coil. It's in the head, but it's one of those Healy coils because that hole is on an angle. So you got a top part here lower than this part, so it's down toward the bottom of it. So I'm just trying to be careful. This one makes me most nervous. The rest of this is just fine, and it should be okay. But I gradually, with aluminum stuff, man, I just kind of space this out with the foot-pounds of torquing this down. So and you just keep going back and forth on them. There it is, 15 foot-pounds. Like I said, that's all I'm going to go on this. I don't think it's going to be an issue, guys, because these don't really take much. I know the top one's 15. I think a lot of people do 20. We're gonna do 15. We're gonna see how we go, you know, because that silicone sealed pretty damn good. When we tried taking it off, wasn't simple, but and of course I'm gonna reuse the gasket I already used. These things, dude, I'm telling you, this thing don't even look crushed. I know people are gonna go, you shouldn't reuse these, but I have, and they've been fine. If it leaks, I got 5 other ones hanging up that are brand new, so. Alright, let's get this hideous upper intake on there. I keep forgetting to put this thing in there, which is not the EGR, the PVC thing. I don't know which way this goes.
I think it matters, does it?
Probably goes down like that. Yeah. Sure. It looks good. I gotta get that boot. Now, when I got this car, and we were looking at stuff. I don't. You guys may have remembered this from the other channel, but I pulled the PVC out of that, and yeah, they didn't have a boot, but they had duct tape, and they spaced it up. I went to Napa, and at the time not with the current regime, you know, the corpse and the dunce. It was like $3. So I'm not sure why they didn't spend that. It's probably like 20 now. But there we go, man. It's all on there. And I just got to get the wiring harness flipped around. Oh shit, I forgot to plug in the injectors. Oops. That was unfortunate. But let me see what I can do here. This may be interesting. Okay, so there you go, and there we are. Wasn't too bad under there, but it wasn't fun. I didn't have fun. So it's all done, guys. There you go. Thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, that is a 3/8 pipe tap that you do that with. And the proper drill bit is 19/32, which is just slightly over half. But we didn't have one, so we used, I think, I don't know, 32/64. Is that right? I don't know. Whatever that drill bit was, I don't remember. But we just kind of hollowed it out a little bit if you want to risk that. We did, because that's the way Justin rolls. And it worked out, so thanks for watching. Later.